interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Welcome to the 2023 Dakar Rally edition of the Chasing Waypoints podcast. Bringing you daily updates as competitors take on over 5,000 miles in 15 days across the Arabian Peninsula. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any updates. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Chasing Waypoints for more updates and news from the bivouac. That being said, let's get to it. All right, good morning, guys. Well, 2023 Dakar Rally, Stage 14, preview / results show. Got hung up last night and wasn't able to get the preview show out in time for the start of the stage. But man, did we already know going into the stage it was definitely going to be a nail-biter with only a minute and a half separating the top three. It was going to be epic right off the get-go. So reverse starting order, we talked about that they were going to take the general standings and flip them on their head, and that was going to be the starting order for the final stage of the Dakar Rally on their way to, I believe it was Daman from Alouf. So definitely a short one. 136 kilometers is what these guys went through. Let's go through and look at that preview really quick for you guys. You guys already know the results. If you're listening to the show in the morning, you woke up, you've been following the Dakar, you know what the results are, you know what happened last night or overnight while these guys were out racing. But let's just talk a little bit about what it was, what the guys went through. I did see some information from the organization talking about mud out on the stage, making things a little more interesting. So let's see here. Stage information. Stage number 14. All right. So total 167 kilometers of liaison in the morning. So 167. Let's break out the calculator here. That's what these guys were up against. So 167 times 0.62. 103 miles to commute to the starting line of the stage. 138 kilometers of special stage, so timed section. So that minute and a half we were talking about a minute ago, yeah, they had 85 miles to figure that out. So we know the results, how that went down, but that was the pressure that these guys were going into, was looking for that time. Now, the top guys were all going to have tracks to follow, so it was going to be about who could basically race the hardest to it. So, we'll see how it pans out. I see the gaps did change a little bit. And then once they are done with that, once they finish that special, they are going to do 100 kilometers, or basically 62 miles to the start or finish podium in Daman. 100 kilometers is 62 miles. So that is what these guys did. The makeup of the course with some rain, which was interesting, right? So they did get some more rain. 64% of it was going to be sand, 34% of it soil, and 2% of it was what's supposed to be dry lake bed. But my guess is that 2% quickly turned into 2% mud. Let's see if we have that is the map for the stage, the briefing, and okay, cool. So that is the stage rundown. Very much a short stage. We can look at the timing. They were expecting the first bike to take approximately an hour and 22 minutes to finish that first stage. So that was their anticipated time, what they were thinking, about 1 hour and 22 minutes to finish it. Let's take a look at what it actually ended up being. We were going to go up to provisional results. We're going to go to 14. Results of selective stage. Selective section, stage 14. Here we go. Okay, so 1 hour and 22 minutes was the anticipated time. Kevin Benavita is your stage winner. 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 17 seconds on the Red Bull KTM factory racing bike. So very nice. They actually beat what they were thinking. Actually, it wasn't until the 10th place bike that they actually got to the hour and 22 minutes that they were anticipating the bikes to take. So all of the fast guys were definitely on the pipe. So that was definitely a good stage. I mean, toward the end, we all know what we were hoping for. Skyler coming in, we needed a minute and a half to be made up in there, and obviously he did his best on it. I think he did end up losing just a little bit more time. I'll look for some more information on what happened, but actually, what I really want to do is I'm going to try and I'm going to reach out to these guys and see if we can get them on the show. See what we can talk about, how their Dakar went and how the preparation of last year to this year and what they did. But if you guys got questions that you think you want to know or some stuff that you would like to know, feel free to jump in on Instagram, or you can actually, if you're listening on Spotify, you can add a question in there via the comment section. Or like I said, if you're on Instagram, feel free to send me a message and I will start compiling a list of questions to ask these guys. What do you guys want to know? Some of the inside information of at Dakar or being at Dakar. So with that being said, let's talk stage results. So we already know Kevin Benavidez on the Red Bull Factory KTM bike, 1 hour, 15 minutes and 17 seconds. Toby Price finishing up second on the KTM Red Bull KTM Factory Racing Bike, 1 hour and 16 minutes and 12 seconds. So 55-second gap there. Pablo Quintanilla in the number 3 spot on the Honda Monster Energy Honda team, 1 hour, 18 minutes with a 3 minute and 15 seconds back. And then Daniel Sanders on the Red Bull Gas Factory Racing Bike, 1 hour, 18 minutes and 52 seconds back. Skyler Howes in the number 5 spot on the Husqvarna Factory Racing Bike, 1 hour, 19 minutes and 2 seconds back. Sebastian Bueller in the number 6 spot, Hero Motorsports Team Rally, 1 hour, 19 minutes and 31 seconds. Luciano Benavidez in the number 7 spot, Husqvarna Factory Racing, 1 hour, 19 minutes and 42 seconds. And then Adrian Van Beveren in the number 8 spot, Monster Energy Honda, 1 hour, 20 minutes and 8 seconds. Tosha Sharina on the BAS World KTM Racing Team, 1 hour, 21 minutes and 4 seconds. Stefano Svitko in the number 10 spot, rounding out that top 10 on the KTM 450 Rally Replica, 1 hour, 21 minutes and 50 seconds. So that is your top 10 finishing stage number 14. Let's take a look on down the list. Jacob Argybright in the number 24 spot, finishing up with a total time of 1 hour, 30 minutes and 29 seconds. Looks like he took on 2 minutes of penalties. Ouch. It happens. So just a couple of spots in the overall there, or in the, I should say, in the stage standings. Let's see. So that is where he is finishing up. 24th on the list there. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Let's see where everybody's at here. Scrolling these. I like that they actually had these provisionals up pretty quick. Peter Velchek in the 58th spot, finishing 1 hour and 52 minutes and 33 seconds back. And then let's see here. Got one more to find. Mo Hart finishing up 83rd on the BAS World KTM Racing Team. 2 hours, 48 minutes and 34 seconds. And they screwed that up. Yes, that is a BAS World KTM Racing bike, but Mo Hart is on the American Rally Originals team. So congratulations to both Mo Hart and Peter Velchek as the first Americans in the 45-year history to finish the Malimoto class, or known as Original by Motools, at the event. So very, very nice. Very well done. It is an absolute monster to take on that rally and to be able to do it. And I'm beyond excited to see that, they were able to get, both those guys were able to catch the finish lines, all of them. Sad that we didn't get all of our guys across the line, but the Dakar is the Dakar, and it will always be the Dakar, and it will always be a game of not knowing. So there's a lot of stages, a lot of racing, and it only takes a couple of seconds to change that. So we're glad that everybody that didn't make the finish line is safe, and we're able to continue on, and we're looking at the next races, and then not having any of those moments. So I'm absolutely excited. I am. This year is going to be crazy. This is absolutely the best year for Americans thus far that I can remember. Challenging for podiums, top spots up there. The rally raid sport is getting bigger here stateside, and actually around the world. I mean, I'm not going to say it's just stateside, but in North America in general, right? Canada, Mexico, South America has already been huge. South America, hosting the Dakar for several years. and again here in the States. So, I mean, there's a lot to be grown, a lot to be said. There's a lot of things coming. We will see this year. We're going to work on getting more information to you guys on the rally schools. If you guys are listening and are interested in doing what these guys do and getting started, or at least just get a taste of it, we'll get you some solutions on that one. So that was the stage results. Let's see if they have provisional classification after stage 14, rally 2, provisional classification after stage 14. All right, so here is how it breaks down. After 5,300 miles of racing, Kevin Benavidez on the Red Bull KTM factory racing bike is your overall winner of the 2023 Dakar Rally with a total time of 44 hours, 27 minutes, and 20 seconds. Toby Price on the Red Bull KTM factory racing bike, 44 hours, 28 minutes, and 3 seconds. 5,300 miles to finish, 43 seconds apart. That's what that broke down to. In the number 3 spot, Skylar Howes on the Husqvarna factory racing bike, 44 hours, 32 minutes, and 24 seconds with a gap of 5 minutes and 4 seconds from the leader. That is absolutely crazy. 5 minutes after 5,300 miles. Then after that, you've got Pablo Quintanilla on the Monster Energy Honda team, 44 hours, 46 minutes, and 22 seconds, finishing 19 minutes and 2 seconds back. Adrian Van Beveren in the number 5 spot, Monster Energy Honda team, 44 hours, 47 minutes, and 50 seconds, 20 minutes and 30 seconds back. This is time from the leader. It was close, though, on those two. You had Toby Price. Let's go back here a little bit. Toby Price in front of Skylar Howes, 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So Skylar out of the number 2 spot by 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Pablo Quintanilla out of the number 3 spot by 13 minutes and 58 seconds. This one was close. Adrian Van Beveren to Pablo Quintanilla, right? The battle for 4th was 1 minute and 28 seconds between them. And then 2 minutes and 12 seconds between Luciano Benavidez and Adrian Van Beveren. So very, very tight. Daniel Sanders on the Red Bull Gas Factory racing bike, 44 hours, 53 minutes, and 17 seconds. He is 25 minutes out of the lead. Nacho Cornejo in the number 8 spot, Monster Energy Honda team, 45 hours, 18 minutes, and 41 seconds in the number 8 spot. On the Sherco factory bike, Lorenzo Santolino finishing up 45 hours, 45 minutes, and 13 seconds. Franco Cami in the number 10 spot. Hero Motorsports Team Rally, 46 hours, 5 minutes, and 24 seconds. And that is your top 10 for the 2023 Dakar Rally. Very nice. All right, let's take a look at Rally 2. Let's see where these guys at. What I want to find. Let's see here. Where are we at? By Quad. Original by Motul. All right. So in the original by Motools category, your winner, Sharan Moore, 52 hours, 24 minutes, and 42 seconds. Javier Vega Puerta in the number 2 spot, finishing up 52 hours, 45 minutes, and 43 seconds. Mario Patrao finishing up 53 minutes, 53 hours, 55 minutes, and 24 seconds. David Pavitska finishing up in the number 4 spot, 55 hours, 44 minutes, and 56 seconds. David Gates in the number 5 spot, 57 hours, 18 minutes, and 29 seconds. Simon Marshik, 58 hours, 46 minutes, and 18 seconds. And then Makis Dewey Ristrabos, 59 hours, 14 minutes, and 3 seconds for him in the number 8 spot. For the 2023 Dakar Rally, Peter Velchek, 61 hours, 45 minutes, and 17 seconds. Stuart Gregor in the number 9 spot, finishing up 63 hours, 15 minutes, and 41 seconds. Clement Razy in the number 10 spot, 63 hours, 31 minutes, and 56 seconds. So that is the absolute top 10 of the crazy guys in the Dakar. Now, something to be said, too, this list was longer at the beginning of the race. Finishing up 15th in the Originals by Motul class on the American Rally Originals class or team, 85 hours, 45 minutes, and 15 seconds, none other than Mo Hart. So congratulations to both those guys, with Peter Velchek and Mo Hart, for, again, completing the Malimoto category at the 2023 Dakar and setting a record. the first of many. So let's take a look. So 15 there. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to do some scrolling through here. Rally 2. They forgot this in the other results. So anyway, yeah, that is the rundown. That is how they fell, how everything went down for the 2023 Dakar Rally. That is the results. And I'm excited. I mean, this is really, really cool. I really am curious to know. So there's two things that I really want to know, right? So, and I'll reach out and I'll see if I can get some information from them. But from last year to this year, right, you had Mason Klein put on, now this is two amazing shows. I mean, like really, really stepped up. Nobody expected what he did in the first Dakar, and nobody really expected what he was able to achieve in the second Dakar. So we talked a little bit about it, but I definitely want to talk to him a little bit about what changed in this Dakar Rally, what his training and everything, because obviously what he did from one rally to the next made a big difference in his riding and where he was able to consistently place and consistently be. So definitely want to know that. But then also the same thing for Skylar House. I mean, now we're talking. Now, challenging for the win at the 2023 Dakar in just a few short years. So definitely want to know a little bit more about him and what are the things that may have changed in the program. Is he feeling more at home? How did that bike work? What's the, there's a lot of components that go to it. You get lucky, and there is some sort of luck involved with racing that many days. Anytime you race, period, there's some sort of luck involved. But at the same time, is luck only takes you so far. Preparation and everything else has got to step in at some point, and you got to be ready to have that luck, whether it's good or bad. So we'll talk a little bit more about them. We'll reach out to them. Hopefully we can get them on the line. Going to be probably a few days because I am sure the Dakar hangover started just a few hours ago. So with that being said, guys, remember, it'll make sense when you get there. Enjoy the ride. All right, that is a wrap for the Chasing Waypoints podcast this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you heard. We are available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and a bunch of others. Also, follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook under Chasing Waypoints, Instagram, Chasing Waypoints _official, and, of course, the YouTube under Chasing Waypoints. Hope everybody has a good week. We will see you guys for the next episode. Remember, shiny side up, and don't forget to tag us. We want to see where you guys are riding and what you guys are up to. Have a great week.